So the plan is today to cycle to Firle Beacon, not via the South Downs Way on my mountain bike. I'm going to be going there by road. Well, hopefully lots of cycle lanes, back roads. And two things worth mentioning today. One, it's really, really cold. And two, my fancy electronic gearing is starting to beep at me. And I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's good. Even though today is a beautiful sunny day, really good for riding actually, it is very cold. Temperature's about 1-2 degrees with a feels like temperature of about 0, -1. So I've really layered up. I am wearing 5 layers, including this very old windproof jacket I've had donkey's years. Because I lost my very nice Gore windproof, which was my go-to winter jacket. That got lost in the accident. I've got to say, I'm wondering whether I am going to start getting a bit hot. We'll see. Just entering Lewes. So far, all very familiar. But I am going to be taking on some new routes today. And I checked my phone. The reason my gears are beeping is because they've got a low battery. And I have bought the battery charger adapter with me and a cable, but I've got such a tiny bag I have at the moment. I haven't got room for a power bank, but I do have a plan B up my sleeve. I know people who live in Lewes, so push comes to shove, maybe I can pop in there and give it a little charge to get home. This is where it gets interesting, because I've never been here before. But I believe there's a cut through here to get me back onto the cycle lane next to the A27, but I'm not sure where it is. Bingo, that was pretty easy. So I'm on roads I've driven down a number of times, but I've never cycled along here. Being next to such a busy road, I've got to say, it's not that pleasant. You can see Firle Beacon in the distance. It's calling me. There is a lot of cycle lanes between Lewes and Eastbourne, but I've never used them. So I'm pleased to finally be giving them a go today. And a lot of them are like this one, set back from the road, so I'm not having to breathe in all those car fumes, because the traffic up there is really heavy. Note to self, there's a coffee shop there. I don't really know where I'm going here. I've never been here before, but I know there's a car park on top of Firle Beacon, so there must be a road. So I'm headed into Firle, and hopefully it's going to be obvious. It says Firle Beacon. That's where I'm going to go. That's looking like a pretty big hill in front of me. My initial enthusiasm when I set off is just starting to wane a little bit. I don't know if I'm on the climb, but I've definitely started climbing. I'm already in my lowest gear. I don't feel as though I've gone very far. And there is loads of climbing in front of me. Oh God, what have I taken on? Okay, it's slightly levelled off a bit. Oh, levelled off's probably not the word. Slightly less steep. I'm hot, really hot. It's not so dissimilar to Ditchling Beacon climb. It's series of sort of ramps. Goes very steep, less steep, very steep, less steep. But it's a lot quieter in terms of cars, so I can see a paraglider. I must be near the top. Oh, really steep at the top. This last bit's brutal. Heart rate's 149. Wow, that's quite a climb. So that's the South Downs Way, just crossing me here. I'd usually be on that, but not today. That's tough, that's a tough climb. I would say it's probably not quite as bad as Ditchling Beacon, but it's pretty bad. But an absolutely perfect day for it. It's very cold today, but I was getting really hot on the climb. But when I've got to the top, I've got a bit of wind in my face, I'm kind of cooling down quite quickly. So I'm not going to hang around here too long. Well, coming down was a lot more fun than going up. It's a nicer descent than Ditchling Beacon as well. It's a little bit wider. You can see ahead of you a little bit more. There was a bit of a headwind though, so it was quite chilly. So back to Lewis. Coffee, something to eat. Much as I like that cycle lane, I'm going to take a slight detour through Glynde. And I've not stopped at that coffee shop I saw on the way out. I decided to keep going and get back to Lewis, get something to eat there. Definitely got a headwind now. It is a bit chilly. So I'm just coming into the back of Lewis now. Feeling pretty good. The fact that I can take on a big climb like that is really positive for my recovery and my fitness journey. Anyone else done that climb? Please put your thoughts in the comments. I'm now going to hunt out a coffee and something to eat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.